Daniel Adams is a fraud, a liar, and a deceiver. We're going to watch a video how he deceived a whole church on a healing. And we're going to do a follow-up on what the girl said.
And I wanted to thank Daniel Adams for working on my healings. Bye.
Let's talk about it here on All Things Theology. Cue my theme music.
All things theology, we chop it up properly, without an apology. Gotta give that theology to God, hollow be, cause this is how we do it at All Things Theology.
Yo, grace and peace. Welcome back to an episode of All Things Theology, where this is your host K-Dub, and today we're going to talk about Daniel Adams. You might have remember about 4 months ago, I made a video talking about Daniel Adams and a young girl where there was an alleged claim that she had her leg grown back. She has a leg that is obviously shorter than the other, and this is, not something we rejoice in. But I made a video talking about how I did not believe this. I just talked about how it looked staged, it looked fake. In that video, Daniel Adams alleged that her leg grew back a couple of inches. Let's check that out.
It's not like the doctor where it's painful, okay? This is a great physician. His name is Jesus. You see. Raise both your legs. Want to see something? Father, I thank you for this girl's leg. I command this leg right now. Grow out. All the way. Bones be recreated. Joints be recreated. Now. Now. All the way. All the way. I think we may have gained like an inch. I think you got like an extra inch so far.
Oh, great God.
Can you tell them what you felt your leg doing? You felt your leg growing? Yeah. I know that it's not all the way out, but just to see that something has taken place and some inches have came back, can you walk to tell me if you feel a little bit of a difference? Be honest with me though, okay? I want you to tell me, do you really, when you walk, are you feeling a little bit of a difference? Can you walk by yourself? Are you able to? It's a little bit of a difference, huh? Is it a big difference or a little bit? A little bit of a difference when you're walking? I think you got about an inch, half an inch right there. So here's what I want to do. I want my team to keep praying for her. I believe her leg will come out more. Is that okay?
Now, Daniel Adams in that clip claimed that her leg grew back about 1.5 couple of inches, but there was no visible change in that. And so when I made my video, I, made those kind of comparisons and those claims. I was like, hey, this doesn't make any sense. And even there was a follow-up video of her sitting by on a desk or a table where you can't see her legs, and they were cheering this and championing that she is not only getting healed but is healed. Let's check that out.
And they are here to testify with firsthand eyewitness of what happened. Briella, can I start with you? Could you explain to me and the viewers, because some people might not understand what you even got prayed for, but what happened today?
They were praying for my leg, and my leg was growing as long as the other one.
Did your leg genuinely grow? Like, did it actually grow, or do you feel like it grew? Can you tell it's a difference, like a big difference?
Yes.
Yeah. How much shorter was your leg before than the other one? Like 1, 2, 3 inches? How many inches? Do you know how?
I don't really know.
You don't know how many? But it was a lot.
Yeah.
And you've had this since birth?
Yes.
Do you feel any strength coming to your leg?
Yes.
What would you tell those people that you're literally here talking about it right now? What would you say to them?
I would tell them that it's not fake, it's real, because I feel like growing, and I was in the chair and they're praying for me.
So they clearly are championing her as a victory for Daniel Adams. Well, recently I was sent a video of that young girl 10 days after the incident, and there has been no visible change. Her leg is still short, visibly short. But what's sad about this is the young girl is still championing Daniel Adams as some kind of healer, and she's thanking him for her deliverance.
Waymaker, miracle worker,
is what I call the Waymaker cartwheel. And I wanted to thank Daniel Adams for working on my healings. Bye.
What's sad about this all is this young girl is a victim of false religion and scam artists like Daniel Adams. The family seemingly has no discernment. The church has no discernment. And they just applauded this incident. Daniel, knowingly he did not heal this girl, knowing there was no visible change in her leg. Her leg did not grow back a couple of inches, and she's still in the same condition as she came in. Only this time she was used as a ploy for Daniel Adams' own hubris and his fame and stardom. I was just thinking about a couple of verses that talks about just scam artists like Daniel Adams. The Bible tells us that the Satan appears as an angel of light. And it's seemingly good, right, that this young girl would get healed. Obviously, we desire that. We don't want her to have one leg shorter than the other. But they use that as a ploy to create some kind of some stage for Daniel Adams. And the Bible calls us to use our godly discernment, not to just believe everything. Matter of fact, the Bible says that we are to test everything and hold fast to that which is good. 2 Timothy 3:13 says, while evil people and impostors will go on from bad to worse, deceiving and being deceived. Not only does Daniel Adams deceive people, he himself is deceived. Either he knows and intentionally lied about this, or he's so caught up in his stardom and fame and all his nonsense of the deliverance ministry that he actually believes this young girl was healed. Now, they talked about her being, this kind of almost this partial healing, like she's being healed. She's getting her healing. My friends, God heals completely. He doesn't leave you in a half-hearted state where he intervenes and just does half the work, and then maybe later you got to come back to some other deliverance ministry to get the full thing. No, he does a complete work when he decides to heal. This shows that Daniel Adams, one, doesn't have the gift of healing, right? But he goes around parading himself as he does. And when he actually has someone who actually is physically sick, has some kind of handicap issue, he's not able to actually heal. You can do all your stomach viruses of people, right, where you can't actually confirm if they were actually healed. People getting an alleged snake out of their back. But when someone has an actual issue, we see what happens. My friends, this is the sad case of false religion. And I hope that many will stand by and call it out. This was a fake healing, and Daniel Adams is to be exposed. Till the next time, grace and peace. Yo, grace and peace. Thank you for watching another episode of All Things Theology. If you enjoyed what you heard today, go on and give me a like. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. I promise to give you weekly lives, videos, interactions, exposing false teachers, sharing with you, the viewer, my theological beliefs, things about the culture, and the Bible. So if you're here for that, come on and join us. Also, if you would like to support this channel financially, you can do so by becoming a Patreon member or a YouTube member. Links are in the description below. You can see content before it drops. You can also have Q&A sessions with also other Patreon members, YouTube members as well. So if you would like that, hit the description link in below.